Well, that's all we learned from the trailer, but we got a ton more character announcements as well as casting announcement from the RTX Mega Animation panel. So let's get into some of those. First off, Rob Sinclair. Rob is a ranger in the Vanguard military who gets identified for the GENLOCK program. That's pretty much all we know right now about that character, but we know that he's being voiced by Blaine Gibson. Blaine Gibson has done a lot for Rooster Teeth, but you probably know him as Nerf from Camp. Or I don't know, maybe you know him from the other stuff he's done. I'm assuming if you're watching this video and you're familiar with Rooster Teeth, you know what a lot of these people have been doing. You've been following them for a long time, but maybe some of you guys don't know a lot of the Rooster Teeth people. So for all intents and purposes, I am just going to be announcing what they've done in animated voice roles. Next up, we have Jody. Jody's a mech pilot and a close friend of Miranda. We learned that Miranda is actually going to be a mech pilot, but not a GENLOCK mech pilot. We talked about that in my last video. You can go check that out. But we know that Jody is going to be in the same division as Miranda. The same mech pilot squad, if you will. But that's pretty much all we know about Jody. But we do know he's going to be voiced by Chad James. You probably know Chad James as the voice of Boomstick from Death Battle. So, yeah, that's a thing. Chad James, Boomstick, he's gonna be in GENLOCK. Next up, we have Miguel Garza, also known as Migas. He's an engineer, he's a tech crew lead for the Vanguard military, and he's also Chase's high school friend. Miguel is gonna be played by Miles Luna, who has played Jean Arc in Ruby, Felix and Cronut from Red vs. Blue, and of course David from Camp. Next up, we have Leon. Now Leon is the unit leader in the Vanguard mech squad, the mech squad that Jody and Miranda are both in. That's pretty much all we know about that character as well, but we do know he's going to be played by Gray Hatta, who is also the showrunner for GENLOCK, but he's also played Roman Torchwick in Ruby, Locust in Red vs. Blue, and Rusty Bonjour from X-Ray and Vav. Next up, we have Razzle. Razzle is a pilot squad leader. Chase is actually in her squad. In fact, he is her wingman. You know, not like someone who helps someone pick up people to have a relationship or have relations with, but literally, you know, in her vehicle, in the plane or whatever it may be, helping, you know, shoot probably. So he's literally a wingman. She's gonna be voiced by Lindsay Jones, who has played Ruby in Ruby, and Vanessa Kimball in Red vs. Blue, Hilda in X-Ray and Vav, and surprisingly, Space Kid from Camp. So yeah, learn something new every day. That's pretty much all the casting and character announcements we got from RTX. But oh yeah, we also saw this picture of a spider tank, because every mech anime needs a spider tank. It's like a requirement. You gotta fill the spider tank quota. So we can check that off the list and check out this picture right here. Just gonna stare at it, soak it in. Yeah. So that's pretty much all the stuff we learned from RTX, except there was another video shown at RTX, and I'd love to show it to you, but I can't because they cut the stream. It was an exclusive RTX video, which I understand you pay to go to the convention, you get to see exclusive cool stuff, and I'm not at all salty about it whatsoever. But I can tell you what the video was about thanks to Redditor Cafferty3519. We know it opened with Michael B. Jordan in a white room playing DBZ fighters, talking about how he loved anime, how excited he is to be a part of the show. He mentioned Gray and some other people who were working on the show as being really awesome. He played all coy about wanting to maybe show us something cool, and after that, boom, sizzle reel of some amazing shots, amazing characters, mechs, combat scenes, etc. all set to music. There was really no dialogue whatsoever, no really story hints that he could see, just a bunch of awesome clips thrown together without any real context. You see, Gray had some people secretly throw this together It wasn't a real trailer, so it probably won't be released online, but it surely won't be long till we get a real trailer. Thank you for that, Cafferty3519. Redditor Jake W gave us some extra details. He said there was a lot to process, so there was only so much he could recall. It was just a giant montage of some test footage, repurposed trailer footage, and maybe some early shots from the actual show, although he couldn't tell. The thing that stuck out the most to him was that he got to see the two yet-to-be-revealed GENLOCK pilots, McLeod and Romanovsky. McLeod is a blonde girl in a techno bunny outfit. She looks like a Vocaloid character, but in a good way. Romanovsky looks like Lucio and Sombrio had a baby. I think those are characters from Overwatch, I'm pretty sure. But he said, like, whatever you're imagining in your head right now, based on the description, that is probably exactly what Romanovsky looks like. So, there you go. We also saw lots of shots with characters and mechs in action. Visually, this show looks really awesome. It's definitely more polished looking than previous seasons of RWBY. In fact, I think it looks better than the vast majority of CGI anime shows that are out right now, which is high praise. High praise indeed. So it looks like Rooster Teeth is putting a lot of their chips in this GENLOCK basket. But the use of matte paintings in the show is gorgeous, he said. The one gripe he said is they're doing that weird choppy frame rate thing that every other CGI anime show has done. That being said, he will probably be able to get used to it, and I agree with that. Thank you, Jake W, for all of that. Yeah, and that's pretty much all the info I got for you guys today. That was pretty much the end of the GENLOCK RTX news dump that we got. But did I miss anything? Let me know in the comment section below, and if I miss anything in the future, you can actually go over to Twitter and let me know at yourhostedge, and I'll be sure to do a video about it. Because I want to keep you guys up to date on all things GENLOCK, and if you want to stay up to date on all things GENLOCK, be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell, and do all that general YouTube stuff. But as always, we're your friends, not your boss. I'm Thomas from Full Time Fans, and see you next time.